Okay, here we have a almost mid-morning video of the garden. As you can see, the sweet peas are coming up, and we have in here the seeds that Jenny sent me, and to the left are the hummingbird mix, and I think Love Lies Bleeding from last year has taken root in there as well. This is stock ready to be transplanted. Here we have the peonies coming out nicely, and we've got some tag-along lilies underneath that one. And here's the delphinium. It's going to be very good this year. I'm just going to move along, and as you can see here in the secret garden, we have, I think I counted 13 of these ferns coming up. Raspberry here. You can see them all like soldiers standing. Another raspberry leaning forward. Lily of the Valley in the background there. And nature's had a wedding. There's confetti from the mountain ash or rowan tree, which is also known as a healing tree. You can see the confetti all over. Lily of the Valley is quite a bit later than yours, of course, because we're zone 3 here. Just to give you a little bit of overview there. Now these are the boxwoods that I put in along this little pathway, which is now all covered with confetti. Just going to go over the other side here. There's the rowan tree again, and more boxwoods flanking this side. So to give you a good view, hopefully, you can see they were there, then they span all the way to there, and then they get picked up again over here, and now we're entering into the back part of the garden. These two spruce trees have grown immensely since I moved in here, and it's our favorite maple tree, Old Canada. Looks like my spruce survived the ordeals. There's new growth on. Oh, and we have redwings feasting and whistling. Now this little shrub here is what I salvaged from the back bed where the maples have taken over. They just finished blooming. It's ornamental something, I'm not sure which. See the ferns there, they're doing well. I want to show you something here. We have a free week actually, where people will bring out all the items they don't want, and people can go around the neighborhood and glean what they want, and happened to come across this, which I absolutely love. And I've been thinking about getting a round low planter for the garden, and turns out it could be a planter, but it's also a fountain. You can see the holes for it, and there's a place there to put in the pump and a little side chute for the electrical stuff. So that's, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, be it a planter or a fountain, but if it's a planter, I'm going to have to dig some holes or put in lots of gravel for drainage. These are the maples that have taken over that round bed. Yeah, so this is kind of what it's looking like after a momentous rain yesterday and this morning. And I'm really quite thrilled with the way it's coming together. I just finished putting in that bleeding heart I transplanted rather, because it was being stuck in between those ferns. So I put it next to the globe cedar, which I also just planted. And that bleeding heart's been with me for several years. Just wasn't doing well in between all those ferns. So I cleared out that bed and also put in a stilby next to it. Yeah, and this is the French lilac. It's going to be blooming in June. I think the end of June. Now this is an area I want to reclaim because it's where I moved all of the logs that were over in the secret garden there. First couple of years I was here, so there's logs in there. There's, I think, a squirrel nest, lots of leaves. I'm gonna reclaim that. And who knows, maybe that's where that fountain, once I get a pump, will be going. It's looking nice, I think. I weeded out, put in 700 pounds of gravel on top of the gravel because it wears down after the years. I weeded it out. And there we go. This is kind of the piece.